We love all of our guests here on 3+U, but there are just some who come in and you want to sit down and talk for a while and learn what they have to share. Steve Smith is one of those. He's been on the set for a little while waiting his turn on the show, and he's back getting us ready for another history fair, right? Part of the Soddy Daisy Montlake community.
That's true, yes.
Good to see you.
Thank you, good to see you.
Sometimes when you're here, Steve, I will confess, you've been coming over the years, and we end up talking, we just kind of get down to business, and we'll talk about the fair. We had some time to kill this morning, and first of all, you're so interesting to talk to, but you really are connected with so many of the different folks who are going to be there on this Saturday, kind of pulling the best of what people have to offer in preserving this history for everybody.
Yes, there's so many. Soddy Daisy is a very interesting place, and it has a lot of very early history. Matter of fact, the history of Soddy Daisy is even older than Chattanooga.
Really?
Yes. That part of Hamilton County, we were part of Hamilton County 18 years before Chattanooga was, because that area of Chattanooga was still Indian land. So we go back a good ways, and there's a lot of people there that enjoy history. They enjoy doing their family research, and these people are the ones that want to come Saturday and show it to the public.
We have a good friend here on the show, Linda Mines, and she's the Hamilton County historian, and she talks whenever she's here about whatever history is, whether it's somebody else's, but most especially your own, know it and preserve it. To that end, you've got a photo doc who's going to be there, and you said the work he does is unbelievably good.
Yes, Tracy Canals, he's the photo doc, and if anyone comes Saturday and if you have a photograph that needs repaired, whether it's torn, faded, I don't know, but anyway, he can repair any type of photo. Not necessarily on site, but he has a shop on Bailey Avenue that a person could take their photo to, and he'll fix it for them.
You talked about the history that's there in Soddy Daisy, and it is everywhere. It's easy though to not realize how ever present that history is. You were talking about the Indian background of this area. There are a lot of Native American artifacts that we'll see on Saturday.
Yes, we'll see some American Indian artifacts. We'll see a lot of Civil War artifacts. The main individual that brought his collection of Indian artifacts, Steve Langley, has actually passed away 3 or 4 weeks ago, so we'll definitely miss him and his collection. But there'll be a lot of other collections of bottles, like Civil War and just coal mining.
You mentioned to me a woman named Stephanie Hare, and that she has something called Pick-Nuga. So is that something that she's just going to have a display, or can you ever purchase some of these things if you want to?
Well, Stephanie operates Pick-Nuga, which is a website that a person can go to. There'll not be anything there to purchase from her, but she has a collection of photographs and memorabilia, not only from maybe basically Hamilton County, and more of a focus on Chattanooga.
Okay. It's very inexpensive to get in. I think it's $5 for adults, right?
That's correct. Anyone 18 years and up, it's $5, and students 8 to 17 is $3, and a child under 8 is free.
So if you are bringing those small children, is there anything to keep them interested, or is it, unless they're just history buffs, maybe leave them at home?
Well, this basically is for adults.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's not really anything there for small children. So, I mean, you're welcome to bring them, but you might prefer to leave them at home.
It's at the high school, right?
Correct, Soddy Daisy High School.
And do you find, I mean, Chattanooga is a small town. You live here long enough, you begin to run into people you know everywhere you go. I would think it's even more pronounced in Soddy Daisy, but this is not something just for people who live there. No, we normally have people that their families were actually from Soddy, or because of the coal mining years ago, you had a lot of families that moved here from all different parts of the United States, and in doing so, some of the families stayed. So they have ties to the Soddy Daisy area through coal mining, or I don't know for what reason, but we have people that travel from Nashville and Knoxville and Atlanta and come up because of what we offer
Saturday.
So doors open at 8? 8?
Well, it's actually open to the
8:30.
public. Well, it's open to the public at 9.
Okay.
And we encourage the vendors, the people that are going to have displays, to have their displays there and ready for the public by 8:30.
Okay.
But we open up to the public at 9, and then of course it ends at 4.
Okay, so mark your calendars. If it's raining, you'll have something to do. If it's beautiful outside, you can simply enjoy the drive over. Soddy Daisy High School, the History Fair for this year on Sequoia Access Road. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.
I think the importance of memory support programming is the ability to engage their brain in ongoing different ways to keep